political divide has led to the breakup between Oklahoma City's First Church of the Nazarene and its affiliation with the Nazarene Church.
And now the congregation, calling itself simply Oklahoma City First, is fighting to keep its home. News 4's Dylan Brown joins us now with details. What's up here, Dylan?
There's a lot, Heather and Kevin. Well, and some have said it's a David and Goliath type of story. OKC First say they spiritually separated from the Church of the Nazarene. This happened after what board members say was pressure from district leadership to be less welcoming to their LGBTQ plus members.
People just have a sense of home in that building, and we would not like to lose that.
Oklahoma City First Church of the Nazarene. Decades ago, this church moved into its home here along Northwest Expressway. They now call themselves OKC First after a breakup with the Church of the Nazarene. The Oklahoman First reporting 98% of the members voted to spiritually disaffiliate from the denomination after getting pressured to be less welcoming of the LGBTQ plus community. Here's a letter from their Reverend John Middendorf that states, quote, "The Church of the Nazarene's opposition to our position has made it abundantly clear that we must part ways." Eric Jurgensen is on the board at OKC First. He says it wasn't an easy decision.
We were not willing to sacrifice any part of our community to retain a relationship with the denomination.
The Oklahoma District Church of the Nazarene suing the breakaway congregation now. In the lawsuit, the district claims they should get possession of the church's building and property. It's a 196-page lawsuit that includes the Nazarene Manual, saying that in it, it states the district gets ownership of all church properties in the event of disaffiliation. However, OKC First Church filed the deed to the property, arguing in court the deed makes no mention of or reference to any entity other than OKC First. Jurgensen says the loss of the physical building would be hard.
We have connections to that neighborhood.
But the loss of his community would be harder.
We have relationships with those people. We have relationships with children in our community who come to our after-school program. Those things would be really hard to keep if we weren't in that building.
So we reached out to the Church of the Nazarene Oklahoma District today in a very lengthy statement. They tell me their policies regarding church property are foundational to their work and mission, and that these provisions, established through a democratic and prayerful process over many years, ensure the church properties are held in trust for the furtherance of the denomination's mission objectives. This structure safeguards the long-term ministry of the church, extending beyond any single congregation or generation. They also just hope to continue talks, they said, with OKC First Church to hopefully reach a solution, and you can read their full statement here soon at k4.com.